Okay, everybody say their home addresses for the sink in 5, 4, 3. This is like when you try to trick someone to jump into the pool at the same time as you, but you don't jump into the pool with them. Real pool heads will know. Or as we call them in Europe, billiards heads. Welcome to twitch.tv/Measly Meatloaf. I am Max Measly Meatloaf, Max Leetloaf, the Bog's leading hedonist, your elite gamer, green-pilled extraordinaire, green-pilled, black-thumbed, red-eyed. I'm taking a late flight to the podcast zone, and the podcast in question is Ghosts Town. For anyone listening chronologically, do that. Don't listen to it otherwise. But you might be thinking, wow, this is kind of late in the podcast. I bet they've uploaded a bunch of the episodes already. As of this Monday, episode 2, live on github.com/measlymedia.
But if you're listening to this in the podcast, then that means they're all out already.
True.
Except for the episodes that come out after this, unless you're listening to this after this episode comes out, in which case there's still time.
I think we got all our bases.
Ancient Sudanese. I am Max, they them word, Max Wilcox. I'm the keeper of keys and grounds here at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. This stream is officially endorsed by Black Mold. Joining me, as always, are my good friends Luna, Reese, and Henry, in that order. Luna, who do you play on Ghosts Town Performance Review?
I play Valerie Thorne, the Crooked. She is in the post-printer world, or I guess, yeah, the printer land right now.
Printerlands. Nice, like the hinterlands.
The hinterlands.
Yeah,
wow,
That's good. And Reese, who the hell are you?
Well, thanks for having me today. I'll be playing Unctus Grand Meditech. Sorry, I'm gonna be playing Ezekiel.
Yeah, that's our other podcast.
Yeah,
that's that's brew the Omen Paths, our actual play Magic the Gathering TTRPG podcast. I play Jace Bellerin. They let me fly the spaceship. That's a reference for everybody. Sorry, you cut off, Reese.
I'm playing as.
Sorry, I should say I cut you off.
Right. He's mundane, sort of like a average Jane, and he's gonna try to do his best in this low. He's already sort of a printed boy, and to be reprinted,
low stress, and
photocopied twice, it's pretty rough.
Yeah, you're just like Mason from Gravity Falls.
Yeah.
Or I guess not Mason. You're
and
like
Henry.
You're like you're not like Henry. Henry.
I'm back. Stu, Parker, Spell Slinger, etc.,
Cool.
etc.
Cool.
I have now +3 to sharp and weird, and I'm keeping my -1 to tough because I think it's funny.
So how did spending multiple months with Roland Deschain of Gilead make you smarter?
Well, I think, Stu took a tea break for the first time in a couple of years, forced. So I think now he's back on that extra strength, wizard weed. Mm-hmm. Also, I think he probably learned how to shoot, that seems...
Oh, so you're now sharp of eye.
Yeah, yeah.
And
remembering the face of my father.
And once it hits 7:37, Boeing, we're all gonna clap to help.
Okay.
Little old Luna sync the little old audio.
15 seconds of dead air. What could be?
It'll be big old by the time I get to it.
You're gonna be all grown up.
I do know.
Yeah. I've gone off to college.
There you go.
We not clapping? Oh.
What?
Why was I so early? What the fuck?
Oh, I forgot about the time sync in town. When last
And what time is it where you are, Reese?
About like 2 seconds ahead of where you guys are.
7:38.
Very interesting, yeah. Yeah, you're on Mountain Time, but no, you're not. You're on Pacific Daylight Savings Time. Pacific Standard Time. This is great stuff. Luna, keep all this in and add more of it.
Good audio.
When last we left our intrepid hunters, they had stepped through a blue door, following in the footsteps of two friends and acquaintances of theirs, one Simeon Sitovich and one Guy Go. Through this blue door, they found three equally fun and merriment-filled fantasies. Stephen King's The Dark Tower, Hergé's The Search for Red Rackham's Treasure, and Valerie's Sixth Grade. After larks, japes, a lot of learning, a lot of real funny dialogue, they made their way onto the desktop of the computer that renders reality, don't think about it. And from there, they went through the print icon on the desktop of the computer to the printer connected to the computer that renders reality. Think about it. They stepped through a door after failing to hide really miserably and were reacquainted / reunited, perhaps the word I was looking for, with friend of the stream, measly moderator, and some, 1.5 of your boss, Geigo, and a man he introduced as his father. You find yourselves on a Mario Galaxy-style small planet whirling through space. There is a couch and a TV with a paused Wii. There is a small office room. These are all the things you've seen on this planet so far. Any questions, any thoughts and comments or prayers before we begin this session? What's got your
I just
goat?
noticed the mouse. That's beside my picture.
Yes.
We aren't supposed to mention the mouse.
That's really good. And that's
For the audio listeners, we do funny backgrounds for most of
that's
the sessions.
Rodentia Minimum.
That's Rodentia Minimum, also known as the mouse cursor. And I almost used a picture of his name is Mickey Mouse, but spelled M-A-U-S in Sorcerer's Apprentice. And I was tempted to use a picture of him, but I don't want the Pinkertons to come to my house again and skin my fingers. Any pertinent information that you guys want to know / think the audience must know before we go into this epic session?
I mean, everyone's asking it, but is Geigo's dad a DILF?
Do you want to fuck him? The DILF is in the eye of the beholder. Sorry, the DILF is in the eye of the beholder. Yeah, we last left off. Guy said, guys, I might be paraphrasing what I said maybe 5 seconds ago, but I want you to meet my my dad. And this man standing next to Geigo, who I will describe once more, is tall, has a very young man's face and an old man's hair. He's got long, ratty, kind of salt and peppery blonde hair, a long beard tucked into the belt of, let's say, a bathrobe. If I didn't say it last time, that's what he's wearing now. Maybe he changed since you last looked at him. His sleeves are rolled up, so you can see his 2 per arm sleeves of tattoos overlaid over top of each other, one with a slight opacity filter. And he looks at the three of you with piercing, just gorgeous, oceanic blue eyes and goes, yeah, my name's, Cod. Cod. Oh, heaven. Yes. Fucking nailed it.
Is he lying?
Nice to meet you.
That's a
I would know.
really interesting question.
It's not limited to anything, technically.
Yes, but you can definitely feel an asterisk on your lie detector.
Yeah, for sure.
That's definitely not his birth name. Okay, I'll give you that. He for sure did just make this up, but, we all make up our own names every single day.
Wow.
Okay, listen here, you little rascal. I don't go around telling people my real name. It's not gone great for me before. Okay. Doing a bit of a Patrick Warburton by accident with this one. Yeah?
Sorry, Stu's hand has been outstretched for a handshake for almost this entire interaction. He still hasn't shaken my hand.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, I might go inside while you guys talk to Guide. I try my best to not dabble too much with he's kind of gesturing vaguely in you guys' direction. It breaks bad oft for myself and for yous. Any questions that you would have of me, ask of Guy. If he doesn't know the answer, he can pop in and ask me. We'll debrief a little bit before you guys ideally go back inside the computer. If you want anything, the mini fridge is stocked with salamis. And I got some canned goods in the cellar.
But thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome. And he turns to walk away, kind of pauses, and he turns around and goes, it's nice to see you, Henry. And he walks inside and closes the door behind him. Yeah.
Does this mean anything to Stu?
Probably not. Do you know what Henry is, Stu?
No.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That
was that?
Weird.
What? So, what is this guy's deal, Guy?
Oh,
Also, good to see you, I guess.
It's actually
I thought we were rescuing you. You seem fine.
No, I mean, technically, you coming here is you guys rescuing yourselves. Choke Point's going to get pretty wacky over the next couple days. What to do? Yeah, I didn't think I was going to be here this long, but I had to come to terms with a fair few things with the old pap smear over there. We don't like that one.
Well,
okay.
Not your best word.
Well, you should hear what I call my mom.
What do you call your mom?
My mammogram. And Guy looks great. He's glowing, literally green. He looks really relaxed. He's got a real comfortable looking pair of lounge pants on, nice sweater. That says, I broke the bounds of reality and met my father again, and all I got was this lousy sweater. It's that scrolling text across the front of it. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, so, welcome. So yeah, the universe that you live in is real. It's, it being a simulation doesn't mean that it doesn't matter, right? We've kind of been through this all before. Would you guys like to take a seat on the couch? It's quite nice. It's a lazy boy.
Sure, yeah.
Simulation? That's the computer, so this is all the computer.
Huh? No,
Sorry,
this is
all just kind of hitting me.
This is as close to the real world as I've seen. It's tough. So, but just because something,
Does it look realistic, or does it look like Mario Galaxy graphics?
Little half dozen of one, 6 of the other. It's you look around you and the horizon does roll away, and as you guys are stepping, the gravity is a little bit lighter than Earth's. You'd say it's probably a 0.7, 0.8 Earth gravity. So there's quite a bit of a spring in your step. There is grass and it's definitely dirt underneath your feet. The grass is very, very bright. There's no sun in the sky. There's no discernible sort of light source lighting everything. You can see everything, however. You'd be pretty sure on a planet this small there wouldn't be a sort of atmosphere to speak of, but you can breathe right now. Lots of things that you're maybe mulling over and thinking about, and hopefully not dwelling.
I see how high I can jump.
Roll me act under pressure.
Just a moment.
While
Yep.
while Stu is doing that, I'm
Six.
contemplating. I'm contemplating why we don't need to like breathe here and the implications of oxygen and why they would feel the need to code that into our simulated world. And like all the in-depth stuff that we have to live with that just they seem to have made for no reason when this is like when there's not that here.
Oh, well, first of all, Stu.
I think I'm just thinking.
Are you feeling okay? You just really ate fucking shit. Like, it's slippery grass. I know, it's dewy. I watered it quite recently. And you guys saw Stu, like, whoosh, and, like, almost land perfectly on the top of his head. It's, because gravity is less so, right? Tried for a big jump and slipped. Hey, Zeke, you ever seen Mystery Science Theater 3000?
What's that?
Oh, it's this. Oh, fuck. If we have time, great TV show where this guy and these robots, they just do like kind of like riff tracks over like old bad like sci-fi and like horror B movies. Well, in the theme song, it says, "If you're wondering how he eats or breathes or other science facts, just repeat to yourself, it's just a show. I should really just relax."
I feel like it makes him spiral even harder.
For sure. So yeah. That in there, that computer that you guys got printed out of, and also I got to change the toner. You guys are, it looks like we ran out part of the way through. I might get a COD, stupid, to do that. So yeah, I'm fine out here. I would like to go back in. I have a lot of clarity post concert.
Did he say his name was Cod Heaven?
COD O Heaven.
Right. Okay. That's fine, I guess.
COD is, but it's spelled, and he hands you a business card from the other guy, and you see COD is spelled with a K. Yeah. Sorry. And these are your big burning questions, finding out that the universe is rendered in like a iMac.
I'm just taking it one step at a time.
That's fair. Well, no, you tried to take a big jump first and landed on your fucking face, man. Can I get you guys some salami?
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
please.
Take salami.
Yeah, it's pepper.
A little salami.
Nice pepper salami. And I've got cornichon as well. He hands out like a nice little charcuterie board as you guys sit down on this really comfortable couch, and he just kind of like sits on like an ottoman that's in front of the TV. So yeah, out here it's probably a little less dangerous for me to go over some of the big stuff with you, because like you're thinking with I don't really know what you guys are made of out here, to be perfectly honest with you. I guess it's printer paper.
I'm seeing paper, yeah.
Yeah, maybe. So yeah, fucking, I don't know where to start. So yeah, universe, simulation. Why? We've not actually like for sure figured that out. You guys are from a universe that the old man in there, him and some buddies of his sort of what's the word I'm looking for here? Fumbled together.
Wait, so is that... Is he like God?
As close to as really matters, yeah. It really depends on how you think about it. And like... I
kind of thought he would be like,
impressive at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to be rude for obvious reasons, but like...
No, that's all right. Him and I have had a bit of an estranged relationship. We reconnected for the first time in, from my point of view, a good few million, maybe billion. I'm old as hell, guys, by the way. Yeah, that's something. I've been around since the dawn of time. Or our time. Me and Francois are sort of like a McAfee antivirus software. I'm going to be mainly doing
You don't
stuff...
really work that well?
Yeah,
and you come on
unfortunately.
everything?
I don't come on everything, Valerie. And the things that I tell you at work are supposed to be confidential. Yeah, we're supposed to be like a two-pronged yin and yang type thing to stop and deal with a problem, and I'll explain what that problem is in just a smidgen of a second. So I'm gonna try to use like computer terminology because you're all pretty technically versed with the keyboards and the laptops. He's miming typing in midair. I didn't like that though. I was telling Valerie a little bit about this. So I managed, when I had admin controls, I went into sort of the base code of the universe and deleted some of it, a lot of the stuff pertaining to me, and set myself just deleted all the old data and just entered guy equals go. So I would just give myself freedom to move forward, just do what I wanted to do. Things were going great for a long time. I sort of helped invent the Sanskrit writing system, ancient Sudanese. There was another one.
Uniform?
No, that wasn't me. Yeah, but I sort of started drifting after a certain while. Didn't really have like a purpose in life. I knew I had some form of quest sort of thing that I needed to do. I tried at that for a couple times. This guy came along. I'm not going to tell you his name. I don't think he would appreciate it. But him and Andy, you might guess who this guy is, sort of tried to step into me and Francois's role to fix this problem. Did not work out very well for them. Basically, do you guys know much about how hard drives work?
I mean, kind
A
of.
little disc.
Yeah,
kind of
yeah. So
spins?
yeah, basically Andy is like a partitioned OS on a hard drive connected to a very, very powerful power source, which was supposed to keep the problem, which you guys, the government of Choke Point basically in check. Okay. And Mr. Monsoon is also storage, but he is elsewhere. He's cloud storage. It's funny how these things manifest in the actual computer realm. Sorry, reality. So fucking good Cornichon. Yeah. So they were running the universe fine. Everything was going sort of normal. Our human history is pretty similar to the history of the previous universe. Obviously, you guys would never have heard of the band Nirvana. That was a really big one in the previous universe. They've not existed. What else hasn't happened? The Game Boy Color. That's one you guys missed out on. Sorry about that. You guys had the Sega Man 2. Obviously, you're all familiar with the Sega Man 2. Award-winning handheld console. Yeah,
It's like the sequel to the Game Gear.
Yeah, they had briefcase monsters on that one, or Briefimon. Everybody remembers the first three Briefimon. Scrafty,
Bingo,
Pingo,
Lumper,
Lumber,
Scroodle.
Scroodle. It's crazy that there were
I was a big Scroodle head.
Lumper. Yeah,
Well, there's like 600 of them now, so.
Yeah, fucking tell me about it. Yeah, Gen 7's the best one. Controversial. What else? Obviously, you're familiar with Jason Yiffies, the main guy in the Friday the 13th, Friday the 13th film series. He was called Jason Voorhees in the previous universe, and that's weird.
Whoa.
Friday the 26th.
Whoa.
Sorry, Thursday the 26th.
Yeah, you really got me confused there. Sorry.
Listen, I've been doing a lot of.
I thought it was Tuesday the 13th.
It is Tuesday the 13th. I do remember
Right,
that
yeah,
now from
that's
the first
the scary
episode
one.
of the podcast. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Nightmare on Pine Boulevard was called Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah,
doesn't sound
Sure.
West Bravery was called West Craven. It's all really funny, stupid shit like that.
Guy, the way you're kind of like telling me things, it seems like everything more or less played out like the
Pretty
same. Except for just
similar,
some, like,
yeah. Except there
really
was sort of
minor
like a
cultural
general
details.
sense. No Heaven and Hell in our one. That's a big one. Heaven and Hell was real last time. The last two bits of Heaven and Hell kind of became the planet you're standing on and the guy that you spoke to in there.
Oh.
Wait, which one is which?
Huh?
Well, I would assume the guy is the heaven one unless he's lying about being called heaven.
One of them can
Sorry.
only tell the truth.
ahead.
One of them can only lie.
I don't think planets can lie.
No, they kind of spin.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've been hanging with my old man too much. That guy's like a laugh riot.
This is a lot to take in.
Oh, there's
Geiger.
more. Don't worry.
I gotta be honest. There's a lot all at once.
So we're pretty sure that the whole kind of universe simulation program thing, we don't know what it does. It all exists in this like really massive tower that's and he points off into the distance, and you see like there's like all these kind of constellations around you. I don't know how well you guys know your constellations, but you don't see Dip, you don't see Polaris, you don't see any of the ones you're familiar with. So you're pretty sure you're either in just a completely different space or at least far away in the same space, whatever. You see what almost looks like, you have to kind of squint at it as Guy points, what almost looks like a line of dead pixels on a monitor. You see there is just this like white strip that goes kind of from up to down, relatively. Thankfully, the planet is not spinning incredibly fast. And you then notice that there is this wire leading from this planet, just kind of snaking off in that direction. So yeah, that wire showed up around like the Cambrian explosion-ish. And suddenly, sorry, fuck, this shit's... Stop me if I'm going too hard, and we'll watch like a movie, take a break, and I'll get back to it. This was not the only simulated reality, the one that came before this one. In every one, there was a heaven and there was a hell. And in the sort of creation myths of most of those that we can kind of infer from, there's not really a manual that we were left with. The devil ceased to exist and then became hell all in one breath. You still with me?
Yeah.
Sure.
And this Ethernet cable just kind of appeared in the computer that renders the galaxy. Firewire cable. It should be at this time maybe. And it sort of just started like dumping every devil that had ever been from every hell into our simulation. Not very good. Not a very good thing for a world that has no hell/no heaven. So we made sort of a separate, a little honeypot area to store all of these places where they could enter crab trap style but not leave. Some of you were born there, and it's called a little town called Choke Point, British Columbia. So in a sort of meta space above Choke Point is an infinite parliament of devils. Okay? So all these devils all believe that they're the one devil, and they believe that they are controlling the entire world at the same time.
Wait.
I have a small question.
Yeah, for sure. Well, what's up, Ziki?
Why did you have to link it to Choke Point? If it's in like a meta space
Well,
near where it is, like,
so let me pull up. I've got this
put it
nice.
like
I got this
15
nice.
light years away.
So I've got this graph.
15
Is it okay if I have another sausage, by the way? Like,
Oh no, please go ahead. So
I mean, there's not many left. I've been kind of.
Valerie. So
What?
I've got this nice little this graph that
Mogus.
Cod gave me. So you see, and this will be posted in the episode description.
yeah, this is really crudely drawn.
So
I have
yeah,
to say.
it's on a whiteboard, and he pulls up a whiteboard. So this black line,
okay.
yeah, that's material. That's material reality. That's where that is. The blue line is like time space, basically. The green circle is the trap. That's the filter that can pull devils and other ghouls and ghosts into it, but they cannot leave it. The hypercube above that had to manifest somewhere, and it just happened to manifest in northern British Columbia. Again, in the pre-Cambrian era. That is
You did
where...
do a really good job of drawing the drop shadow on that.
Thank you.
One part on the whiteboard.
I've had a lot of whiteboard practice. So yeah, that hypercube that you see up there, that's where the every devil exists. They are constantly in argument with each other. Basically, imagine being in the middle of House of Parliament and all of them think they're the Prime Minister. So they're all under the impression that they are controlling the entire world and that their scheme is about to just come into fruition and about to really break bad. Yes, Valerie.
Wait,
What's
is
what's
this
the green thing again?
The green thing is the trap.
Sorry,
The
Valerie.
green thing is the trap slash filter.
Okay.
Once they're pulled into our material reality, a being of sufficient enough magical evil slash magical power will be pulled directly into the hypercube and joined with the rest of the Every Devil. Elsewise, they would be able to wreak havoc upon the material reality. All these little drips and drops you see there, that's ghosts and spirits and specters and such. This is why ghosts are drawn to Choke Point as a bit of a ghosts town. And all of their sort of soul and matter is collected there. So that's why so many of the ghosts in Choke Point can basically walk around like they're how you say normal human guy.
I have another small question.
There's higher ghost gravity in Choke Point, if you will. What's up, Zeke?
This may be nothing, but would it be of any consequence that the physical area below this sort of pandemonium, you said they're in like an infinite loop of thinking they're about to wreak havoc or cause whatever. So would it be bad if perhaps the people of Choke Point thought that the end of the world was nigh, like each and every one of them?
See, this was me and Mr. Monsoon's gambit to buy us a bit of time. So they were pretty close to kind of figuring out that what the whole thing was and maybe separating slash either. We didn't know if they were going to separate into infinite devils or combine into one devil.
The one infinite devil.
Yeah. It's either infinitely wide devils or infinitely tall devil. You know, so. Also, the green circle you would be more familiar with it as the Choke Point subway. The Choke Point subway is so you're familiar with an Ouroboros, a snake eating its own tail. So the subway is literally a snake that chose to go into the simulated reality and become a source of nigh infinite magical power to power this whole situation. Andy and Mr. Monsoon tried to utilize this to step into me and Francois Nature's role as the antiviral software that is supposed to keep all of these Every Devils in check / keep all of the universe sort of in check. But for a very, very, very long time, Francois has been alone in this job. Partially my fault, I will admit. So he has had the whisperings of infinite devils in his ears for billions of years, and I think I don't think it was good for him.
Is this sort of why there's always those like regime changes with like the secret police?
So let us call the Speaker of the House changes every once in a while. Basically, the loudest voice in the room, the one that has sort of the most support of other Every Devils / devils, is the one that is at the forefront and making the only area that they have actual literal influence over is Choke Point itself, and they manifest that via this kind of baked-in bit of the software. We don't really know where it comes from, which is these axes, these powerful magical animals, which farm plant life, and that plant life is the secret police. A lot of things just sort of happen to have accumulated in Choke Point. The largest and oldest slug in the entire world is there, as it was drawn there by...
Oh, yeah, we met him.
Very, very nice man. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, Stu.
I think I understand all this, or maybe not at all. I don't know. Why did you hire us?
Well, I was really sort of on autopilot for a long time there. Andy and Mr. Monsoon's sort of feedback loop via the subway was generating a lot of sort of background prophetic energy, some of which affected by the Every Devil, some of which coming directly from COD. And I was following a little bit of that inklings, but it seems that the three of you are either important or completely harmless and not connected at all to everything that's going on right now. We're at sort of a juncture point for that at the moment. I hired Valerie because I'm pretty sure I just sort of saw a bit of a kindred spirit in there. And you guys see the film Click?
Yeah.
So when Adam Sandler, so the film proposes that you have a universal remote that could remote control your universe, and Adam Sandler can like fast forward through reality. Adam Sandler is the main character's name. Can fast forward through reality, and when he's fast forwarding, he's sort of just like on autopilot. And I was basically just like an NPC. If you've ever played like Morrowind or Oblivion, I don't know which one might be out by this time. Maybe Skyrim.
2011 was Skyrim.
Fuck.
It was 11/11/11.
Make a wish. So yeah, I don't rightly know what caused me to. I was under the impression that I was a ghost at the time, and rest his soul, Rutger Horse was killed. I'm pretty sure that was. I don't know what aspect of the Every Devil was doing that. I don't know what their plan was in that, but that was them getting the ball rolling on some big stuff and just really trying to break through into actual physical material reality. Because the Every Devil, save for only in times of very strong magic, can manifest itself in Choke Point proper. You guys have, I believe, seen this twice now. You had the guy at Pentagram, and you had the guy that showed up when Redmond Moneymaker was killed to take back the sort of evocative energy that they got from him. They seem to be kind of projecting some of their own magical will on Choke Point. I was seeing there was some like, those big old god rays sweeping over town. We want to stay away from those because that could get you in direct contact with aspects of the Every Devil, and that would not be good. So on my boat, there is a magical tome that would be very, very helpful for us once we actually make our way back into material reality. Now, realistically, we're going to have to find this Simeon Sitovich character and get Stu off of his charges, and just help deal with all the bullshit going on with the Wizard High Council. Zeke, can you do me a favor and
We
roll
still gotta
weird?
go to that.
Yep.
It's probably
It's
a
not
good
good
idea.
for Zeke, but yeah.
It would be helpful if we could have like a lot more wizards in Choke Point to maybe help deal with the problem of the Every Devil. We could also like with admin permission from COD. I don't know. I'm not crazy about this idea. I don't know if he would be up for it. We can just like literally restart the universe, but I'm pretty sure the Every Devil would still all just be there, and also all my stuff's all my stuff's in the universe.
Drastic.
Yeah, I agree. I think things would have to be pretty dire to have to restart the universe.
Okay.
What did you roll, Reese?
I got a 3.
Very good. Very good. Zeke, you're having a hard time focusing on what Guy is saying as he's going on for like a couple different reasons, but you're starting.
I think all the information is really swimming.
You're starting to get a little bit of that kind of shipping lanes broadcast that you were getting a little while ago from when you were in Mesh World. You weren't getting any of that really while you were in Tintin. And Stu, you aren't getting any of that right now, just so you know.
Right. Yeah. We you mentioned your boat.
Yeah.
We kind of had to abandon your boat in
Mesh
World. Is that bad?
In Mesh World?
Well, we started calling it Mesh World. It's kind of like
I'm not familiar.
It was like out in the ocean. It was like all mesh.
What's up, Zeke? You're looking a little queasy. Do you want a Pepto?
I think I'm connecting some dots. Was the Mesh World like in a god ray that we were passing through or something like that? Yeah, okay.
See, this is why we keep you around, Zeke.
I'm gonna spend one of my holds for connect the dots.
Of course.
And I would like to ask the question, just as I'm swimming and poring over all the information presented and like everything that
and sipping
from
an
the past
iron
couple of
brew.
days. Yeah, sure. When and where will the next critical event occur? And we can like get back to it.
I'm mulling.
If you can think of if we can like.
I'm mulling. Yeah. You guys can have some fun dialogue while Guy is fixing you guys drinks.
Nice.
This is
so, I think we've already made contact with the Every Devil.
Or one of them?
Some sort of, something like that.
What's that?
Yeah, I mean, it seemed really bad. And not fun.
You did end up going inside one of those god rays?
I think that's what our Mesh World experience was.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's probably
And I would like to detail like all the ships and like
propeller.
The tragic demise of the PS Vita.
Oh, my boat! You left my.
I'm leaving out the fact that I hacked the the back of the boat with a sword or whatever.
And also, Zeke, you're pretty sure that the next major event is going to take place in the office where COD is right now. You as you were detailing all of this to Guy, you were getting, if you remember, to the very far right of your vision, out of the corner of your eye, you were seeing that that guy that you now believe to be an aspect of the Every Devil. Not seeing him anymore. This is not phenomenal. That being said, there's like not tons we can do about it this second. Zeke, I want you to level with me. Are you being possessed right now by this guy? Do you think that you know of? You have to tell me or else it's entrapment. This is not what Guy sounds like. You have to tell me or else it's entrapment, Zeke.
I don't. I might be. I'm having like weird feelings, but it's nothing unbearable or uncontrollable.
That might just be puberty.
I'm 19.
You're a late. You're a late.
And I'm also like a double photocopy, I think.
Okay. Well, to be honest, if this aspect of the Ever Devil breaks off from the rest of it and is in choke point, that's bad. If they're on the computer desktop, that's bad. If they're out here, quite frankly, I think it could be even worse. Or they could just like go off and be free out into space. I wouldn't be mad at that. Also, I'm pretty sure that my dad could probably deal with him. He's really tough, and we can probably. Again, he doesn't want to be faced with a lot of questions because he's just not a very social guy, first of all. But just it's again probably best if I am the in between you guys and the guy that has been outside of the universe for this long. Last time that he answered questions of someone from physical reality, he tells me that it did not go very well. He's not really gone into that.
I'm keeping
why can't we just like
and eye on like the door that he disappeared behind?
Why can't we just like get rid of the cable? Like just get the devils out. That's
a good idea, Stu. Yeah, we hadn't thought of that. We hadn't thought about just removing the Ethernet cable. Just come with me. And he walks over to where you see the Ethernet cable like just kind of snaking off through the grass and just like kind of off into space. And he takes out this like really cool katana. This was a gift from my father. And he goes, and like he slices right into the cable. The katana bends around the cable. We don't know what this shit's made out of. We've tried breaking parts of the computer. We've tried upgrading the RAM. Neither of those work. We've tried.
Touch it?
Sure, man. The katana or the.
Well, I just don't know. No, the cable. I don't know.
Yeah,
if it's dangerous.
Just feels like a normal, rubberized.
Does it have slack?
Yes, it does.
Can I tie a knot in the cable and get it as tight as I can?
That's fun. Yeah, roll. You can just do that. You don't need to roll act under pressure.
I just want to see if I can like limit the flow, or like like with like a hose, how you would like pinch it to like.
And you guys watch to see if like you watch to see if like a big bulge starts appearing. In the
cable. Exactly.
It does not happen. We have tried unplugging the cable from the back of the computer. It is impossible unless I guess we find the one true King of England. We can maybe get that shit working. Oh, I forgot you guys don't have fucking King Arthur. Jesus. That's a big cultural touchstone. Whatever. It's unless you
Stu knows about King Arthur, but he thought that it was an invention of Stephen King.
Yeah, wow. Nishka Gan really does speak really, yeah. Weird thing to name a sword, Excalibur, whatever.
What if you just like climbed the cable like hand over hand to the other end of it? Like, have you tried that?
I've not.
How long do you think the cable is?
Really
long. What happens
long.
if you fall off of this planet? Like,
You would have to try jumping again, and I wouldn't suggest that, Stu. Cod would probably have to go get you. We had a meat boy that lived here. I only met him the one time. He was pretty old at that point. He's died of natural causes. And like, I don't know. Like he was asking.
I'm a meat boy. I
Huh?
think.
You're a meat boy. We've got
What
a
are
meat
natural
boy.
causes in this?
It just
Like-
got old. Time's different
How
out
does time
here.
work here?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, go
time
on.
Time still passes. It's at like a crazy lower rate between here and the desktop, and between the desktop and physical reality. So like we have so much time to like think and deal with these problems, but like we only have about as long as like Stu can live, probably. The other
Guy, how long have you been here? Because you've been gone for like. It's been a long time, our time, and if it's that like if it's that crunched.
I don't super know. I've been playing a lot of Wii Sports Resort.
Wait, so
What has it been for us? It's been like weeks.
yeah,
oh right, yeah.
Or like a week about, yeah.
it's been a while. Yeah, and I've not come up with a lot of like great ideas for how to deal with the Every Devil, to be perfectly honest with you.
But I'm
like
sure you've gotten really good at Wii bowling.
like I can like
Really?
do the shit where you can like roll it along. I can do like the cheat way where you like roll it along like the side and just like get like a infinite strike. I've gotten pretty good at 100 pin because it's Wii Sports Resort. And as you Zeke, as you were saying, you were kind of keeping an eye on the on the door. You see a very, very bright flash of light fill the room, the kind of like shining underneath the door. No sound, just a very bright flash of light. You guys are kind of walking around the circumference of this island. You guys see there's like a lot of like mushrooms growing. It's like, yeah, this was like another guy that was here as well. I never met that one. He kind of, they put a lot of their stuff back into the sim. If you guys have ever met like gnomes and like little elven creatures and such, those are actually technically mushrooms. And you guys come
Okay.
across. There's
We
like
did meet a gnome once.
there's a
I
grave.
think,
There's
right?
a headstone.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember exactly what happened, but we did deal with it.
Yeah, it was
I think
in the hot
we did.
tub,
No,
right?
we dealt with the gnome. And we see for nobody but us, there's a grave marker that says T. Cautry. What does epitaph be?
Loving husband,
decent swimmer, excellent
Better
grocery
lover.
store clerk. 1995
Fuck, who knows?
to
19
question mark.
small.
Yeah. And there's a cow skull sitting on top of the gravestone. Yeah, that's my mom. Most of her is this planet. The rest of her is like a lot of shit back in the sim. Some of her is Andy as well. Andy's kind of my sister.
Is Andy?
From New Zealand? No, that blew my mind.
No. Her, Mr. Monsoon, and the snake. Are
Yeah.
they all?
Hmm?
They're all connected.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Is Andy like the tether between the two?
The snake. Andy and Mr. Monsoon kind of became like two sides of the same thing. Like so they can never like one can't exist while the other one is there. Because they're like literally running basically on like different operating systems from each other. One is Andy's basically like a Linux partition, and Mr. Monsoon is like
They're just incompatible.
yeah, like iCloud for photos and shit mainly. He like stores a lot of movies and stuff for COD is like one of the main things COD uses him for. But like he also, because he had this crazy amount of power like really early in like the existence of the universe, he was a pretty good friend of Francois early on before I kind of stepped away from that whole system. So yeah, a lot of the decisions that were made fundamentally about like magic in the world, some of those were supposed to fall on me, and I didn't really get around to it. So that's why some of it is a little bit all over the place and non-specific. But he really
rules light.
rules is a rules light narrative forward magic system that we've got on Earth. Yeah, but yeah, they are, and Andy is definitely the thing that connects Mr. Monsoon to the infinite well of snake power that is the choke point spud line. Everybody's nodding.
Always said that.
Right. There is one thing I do have to try, and I take a running jump and I do a like forward leap to try and see if I can do an orbit around the planet.
Do you do like a little jump, a slightly bigger jump, and then a big running jump, Mario style?
No, I take a running leap and then I jump with my feet forward and my hands behind my back.
Okay, roll me an act under pressure, please, sir.
It's the Mario long jump.
Why would
like
you? Right.
Yeah. I'm doing act under pressure.
Yeah. Boy, you think you can use charm for this?
Fair
one?
enough. No, I was thinking it'd be tough for like an athletics something or other, but that's
Yeah, kick
cool
some
as
grass.
Oh my.
What'd you get?
Well, I naturally rolled a 3, and I add a 1 for my cool, so that's a 4.
I gotta help out and get you to a 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, if both of you want to help out.
If only Trent was here. With a nat 12 on the help out that makes it succeed automatically.
And that's for nobody, and we shan't explain what that means. Go to youtube.com, go to Bag of Tricks on YouTube, and watch 100 YouTube videos for this to make
I
sense.
tried searching bags of tricks on YouTube, like with spaces and stuff, and there's like
No, it's sorry.
No,
MM
it's
Bag
one
of Tricks,
word.
all one word.
Yeah.
One word. It's bag of tricks. Bug off tricks. You just because we can't have the same failure twice in a row, you do get like a little bit too much momentum, and you are hanging on
just
slightly
stuck.
for dear life. Oh yeah, you're just in orbit. No, that's what you wanted to do. You're too far away.
No, but I wanted to like do a 1 and then like land.
You are in orbit.
Do I have a spiraling orbit? Am I just getting slowly further away from the planet?
I don't know if you've ever seen a film called Event Horizon. Yeah, you are holding on to the Ethernet cable about
Oh god!
70 feet away from the planet. Okay.
I'll start climbing back slowly.
Valerie, is there a fun, cool track and field trick you want to do? Because right now we're fucking 2 for
I
0.
mean, I wanted to see if I could double jump here.
Wow,
Double jump?
that's a reference to an Instagram post that I sent Luna today. Roll plus weird, Luna.
That is an 11.
Yes, you can. And you know what, Luna?
Hell yeah.
You're gonna be able to double jump when you go back into the sim too. This is a new ghost power you've learned.
Oh my god. Whoa. Oh my god. Whoa.
What do you say when you double jump, huh?
Yeah.
Now that's pretty fucking cool, guys. I think you two could learn a thing or two from Valerie Thorne. So yeah, we have time to like go over how we want to go about this and how we want to like set up Stu's legal defense. The Wizards might be like a little bit suspicious if you come back like 10 years older, so let's maybe limit it at like a hard decade before we head back in to the old computer.
Right.
Ideally
less than
ideally less than that, but just that's my cutoff. And also COD might get, he's likes living a solitary life.
I don't
Right.
even know if I really want to spend like a whole year here, to be completely honest.
I think
feel
we
like we
should
could
keep
probably
it
figure
under like
something
a
out.
couple days. would
That's
be-
cool.
Yeah, I
That's
think
cool.
so as well.
Yeah, and like if there's any like very more like specifically technical things about the universe, like as in like the universe we come from, we don't know. We still, after a long time, do not know much about like. Oh, I guess I should say yeah. So like Kevin had COD. That was a close one. COD. So dumb.
I like to imagine it just sounds like TV static or something.
Just like Adventure Zone reference, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they do that. They do that.
Yeah.
No, you heard the name.
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, COD and his buddies, Mr. Gravestone
say
over
Kevin?
there. Yeah. Don't. Yeah. I think that's where he got the like COD Oh Heaven from.
Right.
Yeah.
I'd fold the business card so it says Kevin but with
it's
an
like a
E.
it's like a Mad Lib. Wow, that's a good bit. It shouldn't do that if he doesn't want people to know his name. So yeah, him and his buddies, they broke out of their simulation, and their universe had gone to shit due to oh, that's a whole. I've had that one explained to me, and quite frankly, it makes no fucking sense. But yeah, they reset the whole universe and started our current one. And it's kind of
This
worked
one
out.
or the one in the computer?
The one in the computer, sorry.
Right.
And for a while there,
So
it
this
was
one has always been here? Or
as far as we know, right? That room that Cod's in right now may be jerking off, to be perfectly honest with you. Because
It was flashing in there.
that computer, huh?
Sorry, the lights were flashing. I think there might have been like a power surge.
Okay, we should. Okay.
I also have a bad feeling about.
Yeah. Well, that's probably not time sensitive, so we'll get to that in a second. But yeah, like they reset the previous universe, and when they did that, the room was part of the light tower.
The light tower where the demons are coming from?
Yes, the room which contained infinite other rooms that we presume also had other universes running inside of them. Which like is like a crazy coincidence if you think about it. What's up, Valerie?
No, I'm just. Sorry, I'm trying not to think about it. Go on.
Yeah,
it sounds a lot like the Dark Tower, if I'm being honest.
What's that?
Nothing.
I've never read it. Well, I've read most of the first book. He talks about his balls.
Okay, well, never mind. Yeah, it's mostly balls in that one.
So yeah, like the room just kind of started drifting away into space, and good old Gravestone over here, he couldn't leave the room because of the vacuum of space. So Cod and Amber, they made this little planet so that they could also like kind of live on it.
Sorry, Amber?
Yeah, that's kind of my mom, I guess.
And kind of the planet?
Sure.
Kind of the planet, kind of Andy, kind of my mom, kind of.
So Cod and Amber were dating then. Sorry, married?
No.
They must have had sex.
Eventually, finally it happened. Yeah.
They must have had awesome sex.
Yeah, and there's this guy, there's a snake there as well, the snake that became the subway, and there's this guy called Morgan. They were cool. They became gnomes and such. And also like most of the grass on this planet, that was them. They always said that they wished that they brought their friend Mads through. I don't know what that's about.
Wow, she sounds awesome.
Yeah, she sounds really cool. If only she could be, man, I wish I had a friend like her. Fuck, this one. If the last session was gooey indulgence, this is gooier indulgence. Oh wow,
It's not like a greatest hits.
Yeah.
Of things that only we
know
about.
I don't even know how this is fucking weird.
This is why I tried not to tell you any of this stuff when we were in material
I thought
reality.
Christianity had some like really weird stuff in it. This is just like
some of that stuff is true though. Noah's Ark happened in this universe. We didn't mean for it to. That was an accident.
What?
What's up, man?
What?
It wasn't 2 of every animal though. That wouldn't make any sense. It was 200 of every animal.
That's a big arc.
It was multiple arcs.
Oh.
Who's counting the Beatles? What? What?
There were 4 guys that counted the Beatles.
Wasn't real,
I can't remember their names though. Huh? No, Christianity got most of this stuff wrong. The Ark happened. King Solomon happened. David and Goliath sort of happened.
Did they get more stuff right in the other universe where there was heaven and hell?
No.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, heaven was the ocean.
Okay, yeah, so they were really wrong.
Okay.
I'm not sure how I dealt that one.
Is that why he's called Cod then?
Oh, quite intelligent. That's good. Why does he spell it with a K though?
So when you said Cod was spelled with a K,
yeah.
I was not thinking of the fish at all. Like I was thinking of the name Todd, Totd, with a K. And I was like, yeah, I mean, obviously, how else would you spell it?
God, Howard.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, we've been having this conversation for about 59 minutes now. I think it's about time that we check what that big flash of light was, and I think we're going to be ready for some more protracted conversations, perhaps with my dad. Any more questions for me before we walk into that room over there?
I think I'm good for now. I feel
Also,
like I've
sorry,
got as much as I can
yeah.
handle.
I got
don't
a
really
question.
want to learn more.
You guys said I'd been gone for like 2 weeks. Yeah?
Or a week, like about a week.
Stu, awesome beard, man.
Thank you.
You look cool
Didn't
as
I,
hell.
Didn't I always have a beard?
Not one that's really long. Also, you're wearing like deer leather pants.
Right. Yes. Yeah. Well,
That's-
thank you.
That's sick as hell.
I'm taking that as a compliment. The pants thing is a compliment too.
The fact that you have them.
Yeah.
Okay.
And thank you
You
for
can't.
saying so.
The three of you follow Guy down a dirt road with floating, spinning coins on it. Just kidding. That's Mario Galaxy. And Guy goes, well, dunk. Cod, creaks open the door, and you guys see sitting on the ground are two identical husks that look quite similar to the hirsute blonde, not to you, what's his name? Kurt Cobain looking guy that walked into here before. You see two mirrored, completely fluidless dead bodies laying on the ground of this office room. And you see standing over them in a blue Starfleet uniform, Simeon Sitovich.
Hey, I thought you were supposed to be with Captain Kirk.
And that's where we're going to end.
You owe me a
this evening.
favor.
Did we...
I gave that guy a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Did you? Or oh no, yeah, you did. It wasn't even...
I did.
Yeah.
I did. It's like the first thing I have written down from my new character sheet.
We solved the current mystery. I think it's only just begun.
Yeah.
Did we save anybody from certain death or worse?
Wait,
Nope.
if a new mystery just begun, that means I get to roll for connected
No.
dots.
Did we learn anything new or important about the world?
Yes.
Too much.
Did we learn anything new or important about one of the hunters?
I mean, we learned about like our existences.
That's gonna be 1 point of XP.
All right. I level up. Oh,
Thank you,
when I failed
Peter.
that weird roll, did I get an XP?
Sure.
I'm not counting the long jump, obviously.
Okay. Yeah. This has been Ghosts Town performance review. Thank you for listening. Thank you for joining.
Wow.
Thank you for talking. Thank you, Luna. Thank you, Reese. Thank you, Henry.
Thank you, Keeper.
Thank you, Keeper. I shan't
you,
plug
Keeper.
my podcast here because that would be kind of like
Sort of Ouroboros.
sort of like a subway eating its own
Snake
tail.
eating,
Yes,
yeah.
indeed. I would like to say for the record that the graph that you hopefully will be able to see, if I remember to give Luna a link to it in the episode description, I sent this graph to my players out of the blue. I want to say 10 sessions in, and I was really worried that from that graph, you guys, it would be so obvious. Everything was going to be like just so immediately fall into pieces. Because to me, I look at that, and of course it all makes sense because it's my fucking graph.
Your labyrinth of mirrors is
I
crumbling
feel like
around
it's
you.
barely comprehensible even knowing
Yeah.
and having it explained out like
Like all my best Photoshop projects, it came to me in the tub.
during
Wow.
your pre-stream ritual.
I don't like it. I don't like you people, and I don't like the way you talk about me. Wow. Yeah. See y'all for the next one. Which also the working title that I decided not to go for this episode, I told Luna about this at work today, was Ghosts Town Hell Trent Kevin Sent. Which is based off of 2 Doctor Who episodes. Wow. and I'm gonna click end stream in 3, 4, 5, 6,